Sup everyone, so it's Friday and this week's topic is public restrooms. In all honesty, I absolutely hate public restrooms and I will try to avoid them as much as possible. Especially when I was preteen, I would have to make plans in advance. Be like, okay, I've used the restroom before, I leave my apartment. I'm going to make sure I know where all the individual bathrooms are, family restrooms, etc. And if I didn't know where they were, then I would just become a pro at holding it until I was in a safe place. It really psyched me out. I would freak out so much about it. Now, it was just not a really good situation for me, and it caused me a lot of social anxiety on top of everything else. So, so I would just strictly use women's restrooms. When I was preteen, if I didn't have any other choice, then it would be in and out. And I would never just look at anyone. I would just go do what I need to do and get out. And it worked for a while until one day I was at work and I went to use the restroom and no one else was in there. I was in the women's restroom and I left. As I was washing my hands and leaving, a lady comes in and dead stops and gives me this really hard look down. I was like, I just kept walking. But after that, I knew I either could no longer use the restroom at work anymore, or I just need to start using the men's restroom, which still caused me a lot of social anxiety. Because using the men's restroom at one of my jobs basically means that I'm probably going to run into one of my bosses or one of my bosses that know me before about transition, and that's not technically at all. It's really awkward, and yeah. So that's when I decided that I had to start using the restroom. And since I pass really well and it's not an issue, I always make sure that I use a stall. I'm not going to try to go for, an STP. I'm just going to go straight to the stall, do my business in the stall. Like, it's just that simple. I would tell you the best bathrooms I've ever been in, public restrooms especially, are Buc-ee's restrooms. Not only because they're super clean, and if you've never experienced a Buc-ee's restroom, then I feel bad for you. But not only because they're super clean, but because the stall, has no room to wander, and they're, really closed off stalls, and, it's just that amazing, and it really helped my social anxiety a lot, just go in and go out. If I'm still in a public place, though, and if I find a general nature restroom or a family restroom, I will still use it. So, that's just my experience with restrooms. All I can say is you have to do what you're comfortable with. If you're not comfortable using the men's restroom just yet, then don't do it. But I think also, I know Joey mentioned it in his video, is that there's a different social norm to be in a men's restroom versus a female's restroom. Men's restrooms is really, honestly, you're in, you're out. There's no socializing, there's no laughing or partying or sitting on a couch like some men's restrooms have, joke and couch in the restroom. But yeah, you're in, you're out, and it's not really that much of a worry. So that's really all I have to say on the entire issue. It still bothers me a lot. It bothered me forever. You can ask some of my friends, they'd be like, "Why are you jumping up and down?" I'm like, "I have to go pee," and they're like, "Well, go pee," and I'm like, where? Like, it really caused me a lot of social anxiety. So, but like I said, since I passed, now it's not an issue. About which one to go into, I still freak out a little bit, but as long as I can get a stall, I'm pretty good. I will purposely wait for that stall. Maybe I would an STP right now, or anything like that. Just be prepared if you're going somewhere. If you know that you might need to find a gender restroom or family restroom. I know where I go to school, my university has them spread around campus, and not every university is like that or thinking like that. So just Google it, put your university or ask, see if you can find some gender neutral restrooms at your university or your school. You're in high school or a public like secondary education. Try and ask and see if you can use like a teacher's lounge restroom or something. Some people may surprise you, and some schools will let you use it, and some won't. So it really just depends on. But if you don't ask, you'll never know, and that will help your anxiety a lot less. A lot less. Yeah, I think it's really all the bathroom tips I have. Just think ahead, if possible. Anyways, I will see you next week.